Welcome to the deep dive. You're here because, well, you want to get a handle on important topics efficiently.
That's the goal.
And today, we're diving into something pretty significant. Artificial intelligence and its growing role in, well, classrooms.
Yeah, it's a big one. We've been looking through this report, Shenshan Tess.
And our mission today is basically to pull out the really key insights for you. What's AI actually doing in education? Any surprises?
Definitely transformative. What really jumps out from that source is just how wide-ranging the impact is already.
Okay, so let's kick off with personalized learning. The report highlights this, right? Traditional classrooms, they struggle with everyone learning differently.
Exactly, and that's kind of the sweet spot for AI. Think about platforms like Khan Academy or Duolingo, the report mentions them. Their AI, it actually changes the lessons as you go. Based on how you're doing, it's crafting something just for you.
So it's not one size fits all anymore. That's a big shift. The report also talks about intelligent tutoring systems, which sounds a bit like having a tutor on call 24/7.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
Tools like Socratic, that's the Google one, or Carnegie Learning's Mathia, they're in the report too.
Okay.
They don't just spit out answers, they break down the tricky stuff. Guide you step by step whenever you hit a wall.
That availability must be key. And this must help teachers too. That's another thing in Shenzhen, freeing them up from some tasks.
Oh, absolutely. Think about all that admin time. Grading, attendance. AI can take a chunk of that off their plate.
Which means more time for actual teaching, presumably.
Exactly. And that efficiency boost isn't just for teachers. You get feedback faster.
Yeah.
Right? On quizzes or assignments, that helps you learn quicker.
Right. Faster feedback loops. Makes sense. And what about making learning less, well, boring? Does the report touch on engagement?
It does. Big time. It talks about AI-powered games, chatbots you can interact with, even VR, virtual reality.
Okay, that sounds way more immersive than a textbook.
Yeah, the potential there is massive. Having virtual teachers or voice assistants that answer questions right away, it makes things feel more alive, more responsive.
And responsive is good, especially, I imagine, for students with special needs. The report mentions inclusivity, too.
Yes, and this is really powerful. Technologies like speech recognition, natural language processing, computer vision.
Right.
They enable things like text-to-speech tools or real-time subtitles in lessons, even AI translators. It opens things up.
Making things much more accessible, a more level playing field.
Precisely. It helps create a more equitable system for everyone.
And looking beyond the classroom itself, Ekisonan Altin seems to say this is also about future-proofing students, giving them skills they'll need.
That's a really crucial takeaway for you, the listener. Getting comfortable with AI, understanding how it works, these are becoming essential skills for the future workforce.
Yeah, you can see that. Now, the report, it doesn't shy away from challenges, does it? It mentions things like data privacy, potential bias.
No, and it's important that it does. These are serious considerations. Data handling, algorithmic bias, the digital divide, making sure everyone has access. These things are definitely part of the conversation as AI gets rolled out.
Yeah.
They have to be.
So wrapping up our deep dive into Siin and Sihami, it sounds like AI is really shaking things up. Personalization, tutoring, automation, engagement, inclusivity.
And future skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's touching on almost every aspect. The potential for a sort of smarter, more effective, more inclusive education system seems real.
It really does.
And maybe a final thought for you to chew on. As AI gets deeper into education, how might that change not just how you learn day to day, but maybe even what we decide is most important to learn in the first place? What skills really matter down the road?
That's a big question to end on. Definitely something to think about.